CBS Y&R The Restless Spoilers. Welcome back to the channel. You guys, today is just one of those days where the drama in Genoa City is so heavy. I had to sit down and just let it all out. Grab a coffee, because we have a ton to unpack. So let's just get right into it. What is going on with Victoria Newman? Honestly, what is happening to her? I have been watching this show for a long time, and I know she has always been her father's daughter, but this is a whole new level of dark. Victoria is literally transforming into Victor Newman right before our eyes, and it is terrifying. She is backing up every single one of his moves, every single one. Even the fake AI evidence against her own ex-husband Billy Abbott, against Phyllis Summers, and against Kane Ashby. She's just going along with it like it's nothing. Like ruining lives is just a normal Tuesday for her now. Which, I guess, for a Newman, it is, but still. It's jarring to see her so completely devoid of empathy. She is looking at Phyllis and Billy and Kane and just deciding they are acceptable casualties in Victor's war. It is honestly hard to watch sometimes. You just want to shake her. And let's talk about the sheer scale of the secrets she is keeping. Because it gets worse. It gets so much worse. We need to talk about Jack Abbott. Because what Victor did to Jack is beyond the pale, even for Victor. Victor kidnapped Jack. He kidnapped him and left him with Patty Williams. Patty Williams, we all know how unhinged Patty is. And Patty drugged and raped Jack. It's a horrific, traumatizing storyline. And the absolute worst part, Victoria knows. Victoria knows that her father orchestrated this entire nightmare for Jack, and she is just keeping quiet. She is enabling it. How do you look at yourself in the mirror when you know your father facilitated something that evil? How? Jack is suffering, Diane is spiraling and threatening divorce, and Victoria is just sitting in her office at Newman Enterprises like everything is fine. It makes my stomach turn. And if that wasn't enough, let's look at her own family. Her own brothers. Victor is the one who brought Matt Clark to Genoa City. Matt Clark, the guy who just put Nick, Adam, and Noah through absolute hell in Las Vegas. Matt is the reason Nick relapsed and got addicted to drugs again. Matt planted that poison batch of fentanyl-laced drugs that almost killed Nick. Matt chained up Sharon and Noah in that abandoned gas station. Adam had to fight for his life to save them. Noah got beaten up and was bleeding from the face. Nick was literally writhing on the floor, dying, his heart probably giving out. And Victor brought this monster into their lives. And Victoria knows this too. She knows her dad's actions almost got her brothers and her nephew killed. But she still supports him. I don't get it. I really don't. What kind of sister does that? So then we have the Billy situation. Oh, Billy. Victoria actually had the nerve to warn Billy. She warned him that he could go down with Phyllis because of this fake evidence. Like she's doing him a favor. But then she gets hit with a massive shocker. She finds out that Billy and Sally Spectra are engaged and expecting their first baby together. Yeah, engaged and expecting. And Victoria was stunned. You could see the shock on her face. But it really makes you wonder, right? Will she actually let the father of her children, the father of Johnny and Katie, go to prison for something he didn't do? Maybe Billy deserves a wake-up call sometimes. Wait, no one deserves prison for fake AI. Will she let Victor destroy Billy's new life with Sally? I want to say no. I want to say she has a line she won't cross. But honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. She has crossed every other line. And then there is Nate Hastings. Victoria has been slowly reconnecting with Nate lately. Especially after Cole Howard passed away. She's leaning on Nate, getting close to him again. But the whole relationship is built on a massive, blaring lie. Victoria is hiding the fact that Lily Winters is actually working with Victor. Everyone thinks Lily was kidnapped. Victor and his family are letting everyone believe Lily is missing and in danger. But she's not. She's totally fine and in on it with Victor. And Victoria is keeping this massive secret from Nate. Nate is Lily's family. How is Nate going to react when he finds out Victoria has been lying to his face while he was probably sick with worrying about Lily? It's going to blow up. It is absolutely going to blow up in her face, and she's going to have no one to blame but herself. But the biggest explosion is going to be about Malcolm. This is where the story gets incredibly dark and emotional. Malcolm Winters is dying. He has aplastic anemia and he desperately needs a bone marrow transplant. Lily's twins, Charlie and Maddie, weren't a match. Lily was devastated, but Kane is. Kane is the only match. Kane is the only person who can save Malcolm's life. But guess where Kane is? Kane is in jail. Why is Kane in jail? Because of the fake AI evidence that Victor created and Victoria handed over to Christine Blair. They locked up the only man who can save Malcolm. And Nate is going to find this out. Nate is going to realize that Victoria's blind loyalty to her father is literally going to cost Malcolm his life. You guys, the confrontation between Nate and Victoria is going to be epic. Nate is going to be absolutely furious. I mean, livid. He is going to march into her office and just let her have it. How could she hand over fake evidence to the Dawn knowing it would destroy Kane? And now it might kill Malcolm. Nate is a doctor. Well, a former doctor, but still, he values human life. And to see Victoria playing games with people's lives like this, just for business, just for Victor's ego. It's going to break whatever bond they were rebuilding. Nate is not going to forgive this. I really don't think he can. Victoria is going to lose him. And frankly, she deserves to lose him. You can't play God and expect people to just smile and nod. And the collateral damage doesn't stop there. Because we have to talk about Holden Novak. Holden just found out that Malcolm is his biological father. He is just starting to process this massive shift in his life. He is just starting to figure out his place in the Winters family, dealing with Devin's anger and everything else. And now he is going to find out that his father might die, but not just die from an illness. Die because Victor and Victoria Newman orchestrated a fake legal crisis that locked up his father's donor. Holden is going to be devastated. And he is going to be angry. Who wouldn't be? The Newmans are basically sentencing his dad to death for corporate greed. It's just sick. So what does Holden do? He goes to the one person he trusts right now. He goes to Claire Newman. Holden and Claire have been getting close, bonding over their crazy, complicated families. Holden is going to tell Claire everything. He's going to tell her that her grandfather and her mother are the reason his dad is going to die. And Claire, oh man, Claire. Claire has fought so hard to find a normal family. She fought so hard to be accepted by Victoria and the Newmans. She wanted a good, loving mother. And now she is going to see the ugly, ruthless truth about who Victoria really is. Claire is going to have to confront her mom, and I don't think Victoria is ready for that. This mother-daughter showdown is going to be brutal. Claire is not going to hold back. She is going to demand the truth. Will Claire force Victoria to come clean? Will she make Victoria go to the police and admit the evidence against Kane is fake so he can get out and save Malcolm? Or will Victoria double down? If Victoria doubles down and protects Victor, she is going to lose Claire. Claire won't be able to look at her the same way. Claire knows what it's like to be manipulated and abused by family. She won't stand for Victoria doing it to others. Victoria is literally risking losing her newly found daughter over this stupid AI scheme. It's just so short-sighted. It really makes you step back and look at the bigger picture here. What is the end game for Victoria? Does she actually think this is going to end well? Who actually believes this is going to end well? No one. The truth always comes out in Genoa City. Always. When the police and the DA find out that this AI evidence is completely fabricated, Victor and Victoria could both face serious prison time. Christine Blair is not going to let them get away with making a mockery of the justice system, especially not when lives are on the line. Victoria is risking her freedom, her company, and her entire family. And for what? To prove she's just as ruthless as Victor. I just keep thinking about the old Victoria. The one who used to push back against Victor. The one who had a moral compass, even if it was a little skewed sometimes. Where did she go? It's like she's been completely brainwashed. Or maybe she's just tired of fighting him and decided to join him. But joining him means becoming a monster, letting Jack be assaulted, letting Nick nearly die, locking up a dying man's bone marrow donor. These aren't business moves. These are crimes. These are deeply evil acts. And I don't know how she sleeps at night. I really don't. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's just running on adrenaline and Newman arrogance. But that crash is going to be hard when it finally happens. So we are looking at a massive implosion. Victoria is about to lose Nate. She is probably going to lose Claire. She might lose her freedom. And she definitely lost her soul. I want to know what you guys think. Are you as disgusted with Victoria as I am right now? Do you think she will finally snap out of it and do the right thing before Malcolm dies? Or is she too far gone? Let me know in the comments, because I am honestly just exhausted watching her destroy everything good in her life. We'll keep watching, we'll keep hoping for a miracle, but right now, it looks really, really bad for Victoria Newman.